Welcome to Weydii 252. I'm your host, Shamad Hashi. Thank you for tuning in. And today's news headlines are: President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud calls for unity and dialogue on the 65th independence anniversary. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud honors national heroes at Deni.Siciid Monument. Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre urges unity on the 65th anniversary of Northern Region's liberation. Speaker Adan Madoobe lauds Northern Region's role in Somali unity on the 65th anniversary. Puntland and Jubaland released a joint communique. Somalia has repatriated more than 30 citizens held in detention centers in Libya. Iran's supreme leader, in his first appearance since ceasefire, says Iran would strike back if attacked. 16 died and 100 injured in Kenya's protest, Amnesty International says. Good evening and welcome to the news. First tonight, President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud today attended the 65th anniversary celebrations of Somalia's Independence Week, joining other senior government officials in commemorating this historical milestone. In his address, the president delivered a powerful message emphasizing national unity, the importance of dialogue, and the recognition of those who fought for the nation's freedom. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud extended his congratulations to the Somali people on the 65th anniversary of their independence. He acknowledged the heroes from the northern regions who led the charge for liberation and unity, underscoring their vital role in shaping the understanding that true freedom inherently means realizing the unity of the Somali people. The president also addressed the political wounds that have afflicted Somalia's statehood, attributing them to a period of dictatorship, abuse of power, and mismanagement. To heal this division, he stressed the urgent necessity for genuine unity, which he believes can only be achieved through sincere dialogue and brotherhood. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud articulated that true freedom would only be realized when the hearts and the causes of the Somali people are reunited. Furthermore, President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud commended international partners for their consistent support in maintaining Somalia's sovereign territorial integrity and the unity of its people. He concluded his speech by calling for increased collective effort to achieve lasting peace, prosperity, and national consensus, guiding Somalia towards a more stable and harmonious future. As part of Somalia's 65th Independence Day celebrations, President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud laid a wreath at the Deni.Siciid Monument in Mogadishu today. The ceremony paid tribute to heroes of Somalia's liberation struggle, reflecting the enduring significance of their sacrifice for the nation's freedom. The Deni.Siciid Monument, a prominent landmark in the heart of the capital, stands as a powerful symbol of the Somali people's resilience and their valiant fight against colonial rule. It commemorates a pivotal moment in the country's history, recalling a major protest against foreign occupation where Somalis bravely confronted armed forces, a demonstration of courage that became a catalyst for the independence movement. The monument itself has undergone restoration, symbolizing Somalia's ongoing journey of recovery and its enduring spirit as a nation. Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre congratulated the Somali people, called for unity and national strength. In his speech, he stressed the need to overcome division and tribalism, urging citizens to reflect and work together for a better future. He also honored those who fought for independence, reminding everyone of the sacrifice made. He pointed out that this struggle led to unification of the northern and the southern regions on July 1st, forming the Somali Republic. The event served a powerful reminder of Somalia's path to freedom and the ongoing effort to build a united and prosperous nation. Speaker of the House Sheikh Aadan Mohamed Madoobe took part in celebration of the 65th anniversary of the Northern Region's independence from British rule, held last night in Mogadishu. The event marked an important moment in Somalia's history. In his speech, Speaker Madoobe emphasized the importance on June the 26th for all Somalis, calling it a key milestone in the country's path to independence. He praised the people of the northern regions for their major role in achieving independence and uniting the Somali nation. He also honored the heroes from those regions who fought for freedom. To end his speech, the speaker called on all Somalis to stand together in support of the country and reject anything that could harm national unity. The event was a strong reminder for Somalia's shared history and the importance of staying united for the future. Puntland and Jubaland have released a joint statement addressing key political issues in Somalia and stressing the importance of inclusive governance. Puntland President Siciid Deni acknowledged past disagreement with Jubaland President Ahmed Madoobe regarding Somalia's state-building process. However, he noted the recent meetings in Garowe resulted in major progress and improved mutual understanding. President Ahmed Madoobe also expressed satisfaction with the reconciliation, confirming that both leaders have resolved their differences and reached a shared agreement on important national matters. Somalia has brought back over 30 citizens who were held in detention centers in Libya. This move is part of a national effort to protect vulnerable migrants and fight human trafficking. Officials said the returnees had tried to migrate through North Africa but were detained in poor conditions. This is part of our plan to prevent future tragedies and protect Somalis from abuse, said Deputy Foreign Minister Isaaq Mahmoud Mursal. The Foreign Minister added that another 60 Somalis are expected to return soon with the help from international partners. He also called on families and communities to help stop illegal migration, saying it's a shared responsibility to protect Somali lives. The government also planned to raise public awareness, crack down on traffickers, and offer safer options for younger people. In other news, at least 16 people were killed and around 400 injured in Kenya on Wednesday, as thousands protested against the government, according to the Amnesty International Kenya. The protest marked 1 year since the deadly anti-tax demonstrations of June 2024, which forced the government to cancel a controversial finance bill. Many young people continue to protest against police brutality, including recent deaths caused by police actions. In Nairobi, police fired live bullets, tear gas, and water cannons to break up peaceful crowds. Meanwhile, the Communication Authority of Kenya ordered media outlets to stop live coverage of the protest, falsely claiming it broke the law. Some television and radio stations were briefly taken off the air for defying the ban, but resumed broadcasting after court in Nairobi suspended the order. Civil society groups, including Amnesty Kenya, condemned the media ban as unconstitutional and said live coverage helps prevent police abuse by ensuring accountability. The Kenyan Editor's Guide called the ban an attack on democracy. Among the 400 injured, 83 suffered serious wounds and at least 8 were treated for gunshot injuries, according to the joint statement from Amnesty Kenya and other rights groups. Demonstrations also took place in Mombasa and other towns, with roads to key government buildings in Nairobi blocked off in advance. Iran will respond to any US attack by striking American military bases in the Middle East, Supreme Leader Khamenei said on Thursday. In his first televised remarks since ceasefire was reached between Iran and Israel. Supreme Leader Khamenei claimed victory after 12 days of war, culminating in Iranian attack on the largest US base in the region located in Qatar after Washington joined the Israeli strikes. Ukraine President Zelensky has signed an agreement with the Council of Europe to create a special tribunal that will allow the prosecution of top Russian officials responsible for the war in Ukraine. The agreement was signed on Wednesday in France with the Secretary General. Zelensky said the tribunal is essential for holding Russian leaders accountable for the full-scale invasion that began in February 2022 and had caused massive suffering. While the International Criminal Court has already issued arrest warrants for Russian President Putin and others for crimes against humanity, this new tribunal will focus specifically on crime of aggression, the illegal use of force by one country against another. This is the first time the Council of Europe has created such tribunal. Zelensky said it offers a real chance to bring Russia's leadership to justice and emphasized that crimes must be punished in The Hague. That's all for today. We'll be back with more news updates. Until then, stay tuned with Weydii 252. Please do not forget to subscribe, like and share. It's good night from us.